So let me now begin to give you the synopsis of Job chapter 14, verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? It was a rhetorical question, and Job himself, after he asked the question, he answered it in the negative. He said, no one. Knowing that man could not produce righteousness without God. When Job was speaking of the nature of unclean and clean, he's not talking about physical cleanliness. He was talking about spiritual cleanliness, where our souls being defiled, our hearts being impure, our righteousness being corrupted. That the limitation of man, the inability of man is to save himself or to save his soul. You are not saved by your own power. No man has ever been able to save himself by his own holiness or power. The blood of goats could not even cleanse people from sin. The priests were not even able to redeem sinners. That's why God sent the one and only sinless person in the whole world to redeem man from his fallen state. So Job's question exposes and emphasizes the fallen state or nature of man, because Adam and Eve's original sin had contaminated the human race, so that through their sin, we all have become sinners, or we were all born in sin. So therefore, clean cannot come out from unclean by men. Purity or holy life cannot be attained by man because of the inherent sinful condition that we find ourselves. So for us to be redeemed, we have to seek God. We have to turn to God. We are all as what? Filthy rags. And no pastor, no bishop, no priest can cleanse anybody. No father, no mom, no uncle can cleanse anybody. We need the Almighty God. We need His intervention. Otherwise, our state will be so deplorable without the cleansing power of the blood. So we ought to be very, very grateful that though you were born in sin, but you've come to know Him that can redeem you from sin. So with that, you have hope of the afterlife. So no matter what happens here, you have hope, because it's not going to end here.